What they know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the fuck? They know what. They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the fuck? They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the fuck?
In the bag, but I know y'all wanted that 808. Can you feel that BASS? But I know y'all wanted that 808. Can you feel that BASS? I like the way, I like the way, I love the way, I love the way, I love the way, I like the way, I like the way. Silent, the girls all part from glee. Turning left, turning right, thought they looking at me. When I was looking at them, they're there on the dance floor. Now they got me in the middle, feeling like a man. Especially the big girls, we love you, no discrimination, we a squirrel. So keep your hands off my cheeks, let me study how you ride the beat, you big freak. Skinny, slim women got the so within them, you can them, lift them, bend them, give them something to remember. Hell out timber when you fall through the top. Take a deep breath and exhale, your ex-male friend, boyfriend, sport. Let me listen to the story you tell, and we can make moves like a person in jail. On the low, no more. I like the way, I like the way, I love the way, I love the way, I love the way. They like the way, they know, they like the way, I love the way, I love the way, I love the way.
What is what?
Girl, don't you stop it. Come on, lady, dance all around me.
What the fuck?
So fine, so fine, driving me out my mind, on my mind. I wanna live it. If I would just leave it. Ooh, baby, ooh, 'cause I'm drowning inside me. And you know you got me, baby. Ooh. I like the way, I like the way, I love the way, I love the way, I love the way.
They know what is what.
I like the way, I love the way, I love the way, I love the way.
What the fuck? They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the fuck? They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the fuck? What the fuck? They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the?
You search the whole world for. Put her on your back and just carry her body to that's hotter than the earth's core. She's the kind of girl you wanna marry, the kind of girl you search the whole world for. Put her on your back and just carry her body to that's hotter than the earth's core. Her body to her body to
What is what?
we want to be a force to be reckoned with. Every one of us don't have the same desires or passion or pursuit, but each one of us has that innate desire that we want to be somebody. I don't care what our lives look like, I don't care what our pursuits may be. We all have that desire, that innate desire to be somebody. We pursue people, we pursue situations, all in an attempt to amass that status that I am somebody. This might be the thing that allows me to stand confident and declare to anyone who will listen and those who will not that I am somebody. Somebody.
feeling a bit like Alice. Tumbling down the rabbit hole?
You can say that.
I can see it in your eyes. You have the look of a man who accepts what he sees because he is expecting to wake up. Honestly, this is not far from the truth. Do you believe in fate, Nick? Why not?
Because I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my life.
I know exactly what you mean. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. That there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there. Like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad.
But they don't know what is what, they just strut. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?